Hello everyone, RTU Critic 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 here. My apologies, you may notice some slight differences. We've had some technical issues which prevented us from being able to set up completely before. Although our teams are working on determining the cause, most likely it is due to the RTU Critic Critic hacking our Google search to prevent us from having the time or desire to obtain better audio modulation software before now. Anyways, on to business, we have a very important public service announcement to make to our listeners. After constant harassment, threats, and attempts to shut us down, the RTU Critic Critic appears to now be resorting to deception to destroy us. Several accounts purporting to be the RTU Critic 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 have been appearing in several social media venues. These accounts are not affiliated with the official RTU Critic Critic Critic, they are not under our control, and certainly are not endorsed by us. Below is one such example of an impostor account on popular social media messaging service Twitter.com. There are several signs that give away that this is not a sincere detractor of the RTU Critic Critic, let alone a member of our organization. First, observe the sloppiness of the impostor in the attempt to alter the iconography of others to use to imitate them. It's like they literally just scrawled over part of the banner with marker from MS Paint. Note the ham-fisted attempts at creating harmonious arrangements of their art assets. Clearly, whoever did this has no sense of the standards of graphic design or composition. Also, if you look closely, you can see that the background color around the words in the banner are a slightly different color from the rest of the background, where he clearly cut and pasted it. Or you would, if this image looked the same as it did before I cut and pasted it, but whatever. Trust me, it was there. The impostor's account, ostensibly dedicated against the RTU Critic Critic, is instead littered with tweets of him talking about all sorts of off-topic subjects. Does this look like someone completely dedicated to exposing the truth about the RTU Critic Critic to you? Half the time the impostor forgets to call himself the RTU Critic Critic Critic. Need I say more? And the smoking gun. The impostor outright admits he isn't a critic of the RTU Critic Critic at all. Come on. How much more proof do you need? Laugh out loud, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. In conclusion, thanks for the chuckle RTU Critic Critic, but you, or whatever inept underling you had make this fake account, will need to try harder if you want to get rid of us. So remember, dear followers, be wary of fake accounts and social media pages claiming to be us or affiliated with us. We are indeed planning to expand our presence on the information superhighway to better combat the growing influence of the RTU Critic Critic, but it will be clearly communicated and endorsed in line with our overall strategic plan and executed to the highest standards of quality and integrity you've come to expect from us. So stay tuned for the real deal. This has been the RTU Critic Critic Critic. We will not forgive, we will not forget.